That's dope. That's dope.
That's dope. What is up, everybody? I'm Scott Malcolm, also known as the Wolf of All Streets, and it is 1:30 p.m. EST, and we are going to look at some charts. But before we get started, you know that you need to subscribe to the channel and just gently tap the like button, but only with your middle finger, but forward, so it's not a bad thing. Not like this, like you want to do it like that, right? Tap it with your middle finger. Guys, I hope that you are all having a wonderful day. You will notice something super special this afternoon, and that is what's happening right here. We have a new amazing sponsor. We've been actually talking to them for months. They're sponsoring both the podcast and these Monday live streams, and that is Amber Group. I'm sure you guys have heard all about them, but if you have not, they're an integrated digital asset platform. They serve retail and institutional clients, providing deep liquidity. If you look deeply into this, it's incredible how much liquidity they have, attractive yields, and sophisticated portfolio management tools. This takes the whole yield generation to a completely other level. When you dig in, you get to choose a strategy that you like. There are hedging strategies using options, and of course, yield. This company is absolutely huge. They're very, very popular in Asia and already now making inroads in the United States. Their CEOs from Morgan Stanley. Their team is from Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Citadel, Bloomberg, and their investment came from Tiger Global, Paradigm, Coinbase Ventures, Blockchain.com. Really crazy. And why does that matter? Because this is institutional grade, extremely, extremely important to them. Security and the tools that institutions can use. So basically, we as retail investors get the benefits that all of these institutions get. I mean, they're already looking for regulatory compliance in 100 countries, and they have 12 offices on 3 continents. So guys, if you have not checked them out, check out Amber Group. It's right down below in the description. You can see the information. The link, I believe, is the wolfofallstreets.link/Amber Group. So there's their logo. Here's their information. Check them out. So anyways, guys, moving on. So listen, my plan today was to look at the 20 to 30 coins in the 20 to 30 range of market cap. But then I was reminded by some of our wonderful Wolfpack members over here that last week on a stream, I said, half jokingly, half seriously, that I would take a coin list from some of our favorite members, and that was Kristen. And Kristen got together with Victoria, and I got this in my Twitter DMs, right? I got this right here. I got a list that said top 5, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Luna, next top 10, eGold, FTM, FTT, Atom, AXS, VET, Algo, Uni, Mana, AR, and final 5, Audio, AVAX, Rune, Theta, LRC. And I looked at that list and I said, it's really good. I'm going to do that. So here we are. We've got, Drew, that's cold. Kristen's sell list. Yeah, Kristen hitting the sell button each time we look at one of these charts today. No, I don't think she's going to do that. Oh, and Victoria wrote it. She's so organized. There you go. She has nice hand. I was wondering who had the nice handwriting. It's Victoria. So now we've got people making friends in the chat. Friends of friends who are making friends, which is amazing. And we're going to look at their requests today. We're going to look at their requests today. Starting with Bitcoin. No. Things not doing that great. AVAX is not missed. Someone said AVAX is missing from that list. It's literally on the list. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Final 5. AVAX. There it is. Those are normal ones you always do. I don't choose them, man. Got nothing to do with that. Wow. Some of them I do a lot of these. Some of these I don't look at often. Theta. We've looked at LRC, AR. Anyways, let's go. First of all, Bitcoin is doing the dip, we dip. Put my hand up on my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. That's what's happening right now, but nothing to see here, really, honestly. Here we are, still trading above the center of the B-bands. B-bands slowly expanding upward. I think we look fine there. Weekly chart, too early to tell. We have now more than a retest of the previous all-time high once again. But like I said, no bearish SFP here now. We've closed above that previous high. We have a weekly close, the highest yet. Doesn't really matter right now to me what happens in the early in the early part of the week, because we just have to see. Every weekend we seem to get follow through that makes the candle pretty. And here, guys, it's sometimes what's amazing is it only takes, if I do 2 live streams in a day, it only takes roughly like 3.5 hours from the end of one stream to the beginning of the next for you to see my bad ideas that are complete and utter epic failures. And so that's me. I have epically failed because I showed this idea for an inverse head and shoulders, which immediately dumped through to make me look like a dingbat, a dummy head. That's fine. That's fine. That's why we know that charts do not tell us the future. What they do is give us ideas and risk management. And so once you saw this close below, you probably took a small loss and closed out. But what we do have here is, if I can, we have a very famous thing here, which is cool. And it's the Bart Simpson, right? We have a nice Bart Simpson pattern here. And that means that good things are going to happen to your family in 2027. Foretells the future when you see a Bart Simpson pattern. But yeah, we got Bart there. And everyone loves a Bart. So that's the good news. That's all the good news I have. We have a Bart. Guys, I'm not really worried about this. This is a very local short-term pattern. We can actually just go ahead and get rid of this. And Bart, we can get rid of Bart too. You've seen him now. He's been immortalized. So let's take a look. If we were looking at this fresh, you have a very, very strange sort of thing happening here, right? Kind of have this this mega horn. It's really not like if you were technically going to draw it, that's how you would draw it, right? And I would say that, we could have had this. That's also been invalidated with that same sort of neckline or this, right? So now I think we have no clarity on what's formed here after this drop. Right, we have this this broadening wedge, if you will, and looks like a megaphone. Yeah. So yeah, I think that now we need to just kind of see what happens. But if you're looking at this, let's take a look back on the daily. If you're looking at this on the daily in this area, let's go back to the weekly though. Because I saw Peter Brandt talking about this just now on Twitter, and it's something I've been talking about. He says, I want to buy Bitcoin at 53,000, right? This is that untested level. Only got back to about 54. That's a very key level. So that's what he's looking for. If we do see a major drop, that is an area that you should be bidding very heavily as a trader. Now let's go on, because Kristen said so, and Victoria, to Ethereum. But we looked at these this morning. ETH, fine, should still be going up here versus Bitcoin. I'm more bullish on ETH than Bitcoin generally. And ETH USDT, still we have this break of the recent highs, a retest as support. We just don't have a breakout yet. So listen, if this fails, I'd be looking here. Let's see. If we fall further here, 44,000. If this loses like 44.61 big time, the 4,000 area is an obvious psychological level. That's an area that I would be looking for sure. Just looking at your request over here. 4 hour looks like a cup and handle. Let's see. How far do we need to? Yeah, if you're talking about this. This is a bit high, but yeah, if we've talked about this sort of pattern before. Move up, cup, handle would be sort of this. Yeah, I like it. So a breakout of this. Here, we technically want to get up there. Move this here, move this home here. Let's see. That's not locking in as nice as I wanted to, but that's basically the idea of the cup and handle there. You're a wise man, John. It's John said that, not me. That was John. I thought I brought it up, right? I'm not going to tell you what Drusified just said, because I'm trying to keep it a little cleaner today. Trying to keep it just a little cleaner around here. But yes, we all know what that kind of looks like. Okay, so here we go. So ETH, I'm not worried at all. If you're buying dips, 4,000, also 44.61, 10% further between those. Yeah, sure. I don't know that we're going there. Just giving you ideas if we do see actual real retracement here. Bitcoin 53, ETH 4,000-ish. Okay, let's see what else she had for us. Solana, DOT, and Luna, the top 5. Okay, listen, Kristen, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I pulled up the USDT pairs of everything because it was a lot of charts to do both. So I'm just going with USDT pair since that seems to be what everybody is looking for. Yeah. Way to keep it clean. I can't, Sean, I'm not going to be able to hold out, bro. It's not going to happen. But yeah, we're going to try. I'm going to let you guys make your own jokes over there because all of you are people that can read. So you don't need me to say it. Solana, listen, we had this. Okay, we had the all-time high here around 216. Then we had a new high at 218. That's what I'm viewing as the sort of main support here. We had the God tier retest of it right now. So you're looking, if you get Solana, if you get a drop, these are the lines you're looking for, in my humble opinion. And maybe you think we're still, oh, that was a wrong tool. Use the wrong tool. As far as if we're still going up, I would say we're getting rejected right now, but that would be the line you'd be looking for. It's got 1, 2, 3 touches. So that could be a signal if it goes. Yeah. I know it's not the point, but most just want USD. Yeah, listen, I mean, I every time I look at the requests that come in each week, it's like 3 charts against Bitcoin and everything else against USD. So I get it. I mean, listen, Solana is a buy the dip asset, right? We're just going to keep buying Solana dips until Valhalla. I think that any major dip you get, you continue to look at it and buy it. So yeah, that's my view on Solana. Not worried. DOT coming right back down to the same area. This was the major area of supply before that high at 49.78. So these are the kind of the key levels. So still 49.78 and everything from 38 up to 42. You can see it was a perfect retest here. It did kind of a fake part, right? So yeah, I would be looking, clean some of this up because none of this really matters anymore. We know that we had good entries there. Still have this sort of, you know what? This might be a channel now. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, close. It's darn close, ain't it? There, darn close. We're going to turn that a different color. Redden it up. And we're right at the EQ of that channel, actually. So look, we have the down, up. Like nice flip of the center line there, that EQ, and we're right at it. So this could be actually a good place to take a shot at the top. If that breaks, I would look to the bottom of this as support. And assuming that takes a little time, that would be right in this zone. I'm not seeing anything like overtly bearish anywhere right now. Yeah, you do need fibs in your life, Fibbo Swanee. I mean, it's literally in your name. You've got the swirl as the avatar, and everyone wants us to show you their fibs. So DOT, I think interesting spot here. This does look a little bit bear pennanty forming here. So maybe we will come down. But for now, it's at support, and all these candles have held it. No reason yet to believe that EQ is going to fail. Luna USDT. Bounce. I mean, I still think it should be going up here. 70. Oop, I didn't mean to move that. $79.06. Yeah. Yes, it does help to validate your support and resistance. I love fibs. I just like that it's in your name. I like that it's in your name. You're putting your identity where your mouth is, so to speak. Your money where your mouth, where your money where your, you know what they say. Here. That's kind of an interesting support, I think, but we don't need that. We still have this bull pennant, breakout, retest. Right now we're testing the highs again. This should be heading up. I don't even like that level anymore. Just going to clean that up. Yeah, I think if that fails, maybe you look at $34. Something like this. And look at that. So what matters is this part. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches of support there. So I would say that these are your kind of key levels right now. The God tier entry on this, if it does dip, is this 2240, which was never fully, I guess it was retested right there. But I think that this should still be continuing up to its target. If it drops everything kind of looks by the dippy, doesn't it? You can also, by the way, do this and make it look a little more bearish, of course. That was the pattern. Down, up, down, up. It was confirmed. We broke out. Generally looks good. Hello, Mr. Ryu Kenden. It's what you do. You're a fib guy. You fib. You're a fibber. Just reading through some of your comments over here. Yeah, we're gonna keep on going. Next, Eagle. Man, none of these have changed that much, right? Break of the all-time high and multiple retests here of support. As long as it's holding $303, let's just call it $300. This looks really, really good. If you had to draw a new like sort of local support, maybe you start to worry if you break this line, right? We do have sort of an ascending wedge. We're going to see a lot of these now, right? But that's inevitable as you rise. But what matters there is whether the support breaks. So let's keep that support on our chart. I enjoy his TA too. I've never seen it. I'm sure it's great. Anything above 303 key levels are still somewhat marked here. I don't see any reason to change this chart. I don't see any reason to stop buying dips. Looks really good. FTM, disappointing. Not really. It's fine. Same. It's a very similar chart, actually, right? Except for now we have new highs put in here. But if you're looking for like key levels, we're basically at one right now at $2.40. Gosh, I'm going blind, I think. $2.45. Had a dentist appointment today, and I don't know, because they put the sunglasses and had the light, and I got in the car and like walked out in the sun. And I was like, I can't drive. I'm blinded. I couldn't see anything. It's bad. Probably, I think that happens when you get into your mid 40s. Things just start to fall apart, FTM has the 50 MA rising here, the blue one. That's at 231. So if we lose this area around 250, I'd be looking right there, because we haven't even touched it since August. You would expect that to get tested. That's a mean reversion, right? Almost there. Same price would get us there now. I mean, that support, things are looking a little shaky right now in general. Things are looking a little shaky. I'm not jumping into anything right now. Welcome to my world. Yes, I know. Kristen has some eye problems going on. That boy you had on the video Friday was so sweet and adorable. That boy is Nicholas Mertens, Data Dash. He's huge. Not really even a boy, I don't think. I guess boy is all relative. He's an adult person. It's not like he's like having his first communion out here or something. 245, then $1.94. Ultimately, at this point, I know you don't, whatever, if you're not catching knives, you want to be above the 348 recent high, I would say. Yeah. Wait, Sally, that girl. James, you really know that song? Gucci Crew too, right? Sally, that girl. That girl. That girl. You have to be at least in your 40s to know that song. At least in your 40s. Well, KP Monty wrote a book here. I didn't read it, but I'm going to put it up. Excessive focus on altcoins has hampered this bull market. Suppression by ruling elite and lack of attention by crypto agents. Maybe I'll underperform. You used a lot of big words, so I'm going to assume that you're insulting me. Just kidding. I don't really, honestly, I don't really understand the point that you're trying to make there. There's always been an excessive focus on altcoins in this market. 2017 was completely driven by ICOs and the same. I feel like you might be calling me the ruling elite, or might be saying that I just generally have a lack of attention. I think the first is false, and the second is fact. I have an attention deficit disorder. But yeah, I mean, it feels like how, I just don't understand, how are we underperforming? Seems like we've gone up like 17x since last year or something like that. Oh man. B stands for Broncos, Benz, BMW, base, Bengals, and a pair of bars. We see us pushing on down the Ave. You like we are stars. Not trying to make a joke, just trying to make it known that people of the world that we call B girls like balls in a Cadillac brown. I can't believe I just remembered that. That song came out when I was like 8. I have a musical memory that is not to be Not to be messed with. Tell you, y'all don't know about that, B girls, but that was a song, man. Whew. Derek can't believe it. Derek right now is in shock. I would say, probably shock. I can't. That's the first time I've thought of that song in over 30 years. Just came. My brother used to listen to that when we used to try to breakdance to it. FTT, USDT, FTX token right here. Don't you wish that don't you wish that FTT token was called FTX? Well, I mean, I get it, FTT, FT token, but yeah, whatever. Big Mac McDonald's song. Which one? There's a lot of them. Like to all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. That one also from my childhood. So if you taste that, Fibbo Swanee, Fibbo Swanee. Yeah, FTX. Here we go. Well, this is your support, right? And this looks a little like complex head and shoulders. I don't think we want to lose this support right here. I'm not even gonna pull that line anymore. That was the song, right? That's the one you're talking about. Yeah, it's like anyone who loves Coming to America knows that, because McDowell's not McDonald's. It's McDaniel's, not McDonald's. These rhymes are Daryl's. The burgers are Ronald's. One of my favorite Run DMC lyrics. So listen, I would say like we're not trading this right now unless it kind of breaks like this area, right? And if it breaks down here, you kind of have a look out below sort of situation. Let's see. Clean this all up. B stands for Broncos, BMW base, Sally. That was a dirty song, Sally. That was a dirty song. That was one of the dirtiest songs like I got to listen to as a kid because my brother listened to it. Sally. That girl. And I know all the lyrics to that too, but we're not going there right now. We're not doing that right there. Yeah, I would say that FTT would kind of have this thing going on. So the next move will be determined by either a break up or down of one of these two lines. If you're a knife catcher, you buy support and you can exit if it breaks. And then I would say start looking for 42.61 as the next target. Something like that. ENS is underrated like Gangstar. It's got 2 R's. Gangstar. I'm actually was supposed to go to New York this week, but I can't, to hang out at DJ Premier of Gangstar's studio and talk NFTs and cryptocurrency with him. We hung out in Miami around the Bitcoin conference in June. He was down there playing a gig. Yeah, man. I think Gangstar is the illest. Yeah, love Gangstar. Looking at Atom USD here. Looking at Ali right here. And what do we got? We got a major retest of this breakout, but like this line's kind of looking sort of irrelevant at this point because it already, right? You had the breakout. It missed the target. The target was 44.8. It got to 43.5. So it pretty much did the move. So now I would say we're ranging. We've tested the bottom. We should test the EQ, right? Move from EQ to bottom, swept the lows. I would say this should come back to 35. If not, you buy it at 28, but you can't buy it right here because we're just dangling and hanging right in the middle. Not only are we're in the middle of the bottom half of the range, so right around the bottom quarter of the range. Yeah, primo, man. Yeah. Like button underperforming like the smash button. You guys don't, the people here just don't know how to like smashes. Don't know how to like smashes and smash. Sweep the low, Johnny. You guys know the Karate Kid. Sweep the leg. But Sensei, I can beat this guy. No mercy. Yeah, get him a body bag. Adam, I don't see anything exciting right here. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't see anything exciting. Love Adam as a project, as you guys know. Yeah. Have you guys clicked the Amber Group link down below yet? Click it. It'll make me look great. Make me look great. I'll smash the like button, King. Appreciate that. Yeah, of course you put bad words in there, but of course, you gotta hit them off. Tupac. First off, in the click you claim. Yeah. I'm not going into that song right now. But yes, I know all the lyrics to your hit them off. Stole Biggie's beat from the Get Money remix, which is actually Don't Look Any Further by Dennis Edwards. This one, y'all know it. Y'all know about that. Yeah, Adam, I would say at this point, I want to either buy the range lows or a break of this blue line, and ideally a flip of this EQ at like 35.99. Y'all know you got to hit them up. I talk about VGX all the time. I love Voyager, but I'm not talking about today because Kristen. Today, I like this concept because you guys can just blame someone else. That beat, the original song is Dennis Edwards, Don't Look Any Further. That's like the R&B song. But then it was sampled in the Get Money remix by Junior Mafia and Biggie. And then Tupac took it and to make a song to basically threaten the Junior Mafia, stole their beat. Yeah. So let's keep going. I would even say now we can look at it this way. That line's still fine, but the Axie, you want to be back above 166, or you're looking for you got some support right here. Really local, 131. Yeah. John wants to know any rappers from the past decade. I rap as hard. I really like Childish Gambino a lot, honestly. But no, there's no rappers that I rap as hard as stuff I grew up on. There's something about the music that like hits your teenage in 20 years that you can't ever find anything to rival it. Unfortunately, it's like kind of being like a Bitcoin maxi. Your growth is stunted. Nothing else is as good. Hey, you kids, get off my lawn. Right? I don't love that. I don't know with Axie here. There's no volume, which I find kind of crazy. Because like look at the volume that was here and the volume on the final pushes, right? When this was trading from the lows, like $3 up to $50, it was absurd. There's been nothing like that since, and every peak has kind of gotten lower. I don't know. I want to say it looks amazing, but I think it's made some big ass moves. I'd look to buy this, kind of here. 131. If you had a range right here, that would be the range lows, right? A range from here to here. Otherwise, kind of a lot of coins right now are sort of floating in purgatory, right? Whoa, look at that. Spam. You are gone. Bruh. Delete comment. Someone already blocked them. I tried, and somebody seems to have blocked them already. Dwindling internet. I thought you said dwindling internet. I was like, is my internet bad? But you said dwindling interests. I hear a lot of people talking about Ron as like sort of the next play on Axie. But here, VeChain, I posted this, I think, in the newsletter, maybe even today. I think it's doing this, right? It's doing what we expected. I'm still looking for a move to 28 cents. Keep it simple, stupid. No reason to doubt this right now. There's a beautiful flip. If it breaks down, start looking at 12 cents again. Algo did not do the thing we talked about yet, but that's fine because the entry is here and it hasn't gotten there. So you don't even worry about it, right? Yeah. Look at, keep going. So that's still not invalid, by the way, but we still have this theoretically valid target from this breakout. Had the retest. What's Bitcoin doing? Struggle fest 2021. Why has Monday got to be a struggle fest, man? Why has it got to be a struggle fest? You ever look into Stacks, the protocol behind these city coins? Yeah. I did a podcast with Manib, the CEO, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I know him well. I did a Twitter Spaces with him that I hosted, and also I know the teams behind the City Coins. And you know that this is a sensitive topic if you've been here before, because I failed to mine them when I knew about it very early because I was just too lazy. And profit, lots of profit, lots of profit. Here we go. I don't see anything on these right now. This is an old high, I think. I don't even think, if we're going to bias new price action, I don't even think that's relevant. We can keep this line just because that's an epic retest. I mean, I would say for now, maybe you use this black line as support. It's got 1, 2, 3 very clean touches. If that breaks, you start to worry about it. Otherwise, oh man, this scammer is back. Block user, an error occurred. It's weak. Trying. That person that says their name is the Melka Project, that's not me, guys. It's a scam. So listen, if this holds, still should be going up here, doubling up almost to $3.38 or so. It's pretty clean. But I don't know. Can't get behind altcoins at this moment, judging. I mean, this is just dead sideways. That's uni. Nothing to see here. Literally nothing to see here. Sorry. We're going to cook through the ones and not waste time, because sometimes, man, that's the thing is like people are like, do charts for us. And I do them every week, but like 99% of charts I look at just because I'm picky, like are not interesting to me. Maybe I don't see what other people see or whatever, but like I'm looking for that sort of diamond in the rough. Very rarely take trades, So yeah. Here we go. Mana. I mean, this was the entry to Mana was 244, and that was also in the newsletter and on these streams. First of all, our entry was here, $1, but the exit was about $1.50 to $1.59, top of the channel. Continued on. The next exit was the flip of the all-time high here at 244. That's still intact, but now you're just between the recent high at 494 and this 244, hanging right in the middle. So no reason to be looking at that. We've rejected at the highs here. Lame. This has been flipping all-time highs, as is tradition. Right? 44 was an all-time high. It's been flipped. I don't know if I was trading this, which I'm not. Somewhere here, right, would be the next support, because that was the high between here. Anywhere in this whole area. Right? Y'all are throwing out some rap I just never heard of. Locksmith from Team Backpack. I'm sure that's awesome, but bro, I don't know what either of those things are. But I'm going to be 45 this week. My birthday's Wednesday. I'm going to be 45 on Wednesday. I'm not taking the day off. I'm going to be here for 2 live streams on my birthday. But Thursday, the day after my birthday, is my wife's birthday, and we're traveling, and I will be taking off that day. Because A, I just won't be here, and B, it's my wife's birthday. And that's a lot more important than my own birthday, obviously. I'm going to be 45, and she's finally getting her driver's license, can vote, and will be able to drink. Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday, Nick's wife. Happy birthday, Nick's wife. Need some Tone Loc on that soundbar, Wolf. Bruh. Wild Thing or Funky Cole Medina? Funky Cole. Sheena was a man. Funky Cole Medina. I remember hearing that song as a kid and being like, dang, this, like, it was a clean song and it was commercial, but like he was definitely talking about like accidentally hooking up with a transvestite in that song. You can't fool around with that Funky Cole Medina. You can't. That's why I found you don't fool around with the Funky Cole Medina. Happy birthday, James's wife, 2 weeks ago. Oh, her birthday is 2 weeks long. Yeah, everyone's birthday. It should be. Listen, you celebrate the amazing people in your life, especially the ones that are your wives. You do that. Make it 3 weeks next year. Make it 3 weeks for her. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to do birthdays. Yeah, I bet your wife's birthday would be this week, Drew. But since she's fictitious, it can be her birthday every week. Every week. Oh, Kristen is 40 tomorrow. Whoa, welcome to the Over the Hill crowd. The water's warm. I don't see anything on Arweave now either. We have this same sort of thing happening, right? I would say try to get it at 58 bucks here if you can. Otherwise, you got to get back above this 74 and even now above 90. These charts are kind of just, we're in just super no man's land right now, guys. The thing was, hey, let's look for the coins that are going to outperform. I don't know, man. Tom Seaver also has his birthday 11/17. Someone's a baseball fan. Someone's a baseball fan. Yeah, you guys, I didn't really know it was Kristen's birthday, but happy birthday. Here's all the charts that you want, and I can't tell you anything particularly insightful about any of them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I would say if you break that line, we can start looking at a move up. Audio. I'm in this from about this price. No, I think I bought because it was here. I'm in this from like 240-ish, so I'm down a bit, but I'm still in it. Still in it. I mean, they're going to compete against Spotify. That's pretty sweet, right? I still think this looks fine. Got a break. You got a retest. I think this looks fine. Holding the 50 MA here on the daily. 50 MA is slightly curving up. Again, I don't see a reason to buy it, and I don't see a reason to sell it. It's okay you don't make the charts, but I can do this, right? I could make the charts better, right? Because like I could be like AVAX, which by the way does look amazing, has already done the retest that we were looking for, but I could like put these on it, I could be like, oh, and then I could if I wanted to lie, be like the fib resistance arc says up only. And then when you pull the GAN box, it shows the target of $7 million. And obviously based on astrology in the fib time zones, we have that, you know what I mean, right? I could make them, we can all make any chart look bullish. Yeah, we need more magnets. We need more magnets. By the way, if anybody ever needs any video services, this guy right here, that intro that you love? This is the flippin' genius who made it right here. That's the guy. I made the song, but he did the rest. I try not to be pumpery. Look, so we got the flip right there. There it is. Retest as support. Still looks great. Still looks good. So maybe if you get an entry back down at 79 again, you take it. You have some demand here. If you're a supply and demand guy, you got this sort of candle right here. Maybe you get a higher entry in that. But I'd be looking here. And listen, this just made an all-time high. What, today? I don't know. Can't really get bearish on this yet. Just made an all-time high today. I remember your interview with Sonia Khan, CEO of Utrust. What's your thoughts about UTK? I'm not going to look at the coin because Kristen didn't choose it, but I'm very, very big fan and I hold it. Does it help for me to say, yeah, thanks? Thanks, guys. Seriously, if anyone needs, listen to me, people. This is important. If any of you need the amazing services of a video genius who does international advertising campaigns for the biggest brands in the world, this is your guy right there with the cool sunglasses. See him? He made that. He made that. Look. How can I contact you for rates? We're doing business. You come through me. I take 79% of all of his income as his agent. I'm just kidding. I don't. I would never. Ooh. Crypto Banter now is an astrologist. Hey, man. That's cool for them. Here, guys, if you need to get to him, at GG Puentes at Twitter or IG. There he is. Check is in the mail to me. Rune I like here. Because listen, like if it breaks down here, you kind of got this head and shoulders and you just exit like for a very small loss, but you're at support both horizontally and ascending. Listen, this could very likely fail. I talk about this all the time in trading. So if you're trading, I'm approaching, when we look at charts, we're talking about trades, not investments, right? If you're investing, you'd just be buying blindly and whatever. So I know that you're trying to trade these things, right? So if you're trading these, you're looking for good risk reward. right? So let's call it, here. This is why I like this. You don't take a trade because you think price is going to go up. You take a trade because if you're in a place where if you're wrong, you don't lose much. Right. So let's say that our target's, I think it's higher, but $21, right? And let's say our stop loss is just, some distance below this blue line in theory, or even below this black line, but we're already testing size of that. This trade would have a risk reward of basically 11.11. Right? That's amazing. So you're doing this because you can lose a little. Yeah. Oh, if you want to see, I'm talking about a very small head and shoulders right here that could be forming. So let's get rid of these. See it? Left shoulder. I'll draw it. Turn it. This. My magnet tool is trying to grab it. But there's a little head and shoulders right here, a very local head and shoulders. Maybe. Hasn't confirmed. Has not confirmed. Yeah, YFL has been amazing, and I still have my position on that. So yeah, I never exited. Still got it, and it's gone up way bigly, hugely. It's been great. Patience pays. But yeah, see, the idea here is to take a small loss, right? So you want to enter as close to your invalidation as possible. So that even if you get to this, let's say you enter at the blue line, now you got an 18.77 if you catch it right there. You move your stop loss down to make it comfortable. Maybe move your stop down below here in case you get swept. Right? And that's what you're looking for on trades. So yeah, you're like, oh crap, it's going to be a head and shoulder. It looks dead. But yeah, there's a chance here. There's a chance here. So I like that. Good risk reward right there. What do you think about render? I think it's cool. The project, I think is cool. What are we doing? That's a head. I mean, it's not like an actual person's head. It's a chart. If it was a photograph, it could be a head. Theta next. Haven't looked at this in a while. This is a key area it's trading in, but it's kind of whatever. I don't know when I drew this nonsense. This actually looks good. It'll be a complex head and shoulders, right? Shoulder kind of coming out. I would say, yeah, I would want a break of this blue line to trade this. That'd be pretty sweet. Although not really in a downtrend. This is one of those, I don't know, head and shoulder. This looks more, a lot of times when you see what looks like an inverse head and shoulders, but it's in an uptrend. By the way, it's supposed to be a reversal, not a continuation, but we do have price dropping down into it. It ends up cup and handling, right? You're like, oh, head and shoulders and it's a whatever. And then really what you just have is this, right? Yeah, I would be looking for a break above the blue for me right now. Seems to be sort of just like the key level. Easy peasy. LRC, I mean, pump of metals, bro. Respect the pump. I think it looks like it's really up here, man. Let's take a look at the inevitable bear div. Yep. Bearish divergence. Way overbought. Showed you the drop. See? Lower high. Higher high. I would wait until this kind of resets. I would be looking for an entry at $170. I don't know if you'll get it, but like, yeah, I mean, eventually RSI is going to come back down to oversold or make a hidden bullish divergence. That's how I would trade this. Once you have a bear div, I wouldn't enter until you get something else. It can still go up. I mean, it looks like it's forming a little bull flag here, kind of just like what it did here. I would wait till this resets a little bit. This is super cooked. Super cooked. I think we did them all. Did we do the list? Yeah. We got through all of them just in time because I got to get out here in a couple of minutes. First of all, you should all say thank you to Kristen and to Victoria, who have nice handwriting and chose those coins for us. Second, it is your job to wish Kristen a happy birthday because we just found out that tomorrow's her 40th. It's also your job to wish 19 people's here's wives happy birthday that happened at some point in the last 74 days. Something like that. So that's cool. Once again, guys, listen, we don't usually do the sponsorship thing too often here. Been waiting for the right one. Amber, it's really an incredible platform. Insane amount of TVL and much much more optionality as to how you earn yield, the time frame that you do it over, and how much risk you're willing to take. They also have margin trading and spot trading. It's basically everything you could possibly want in one single platform. I really highly suggest that you check it out and click on their link in the description down below so that they know that you checked it out and that we sent you. So please do that. Guys, that's it. I will be back tomorrow morning. Kristen says, thank you. You guys are sweet. I agree with her. You guys are great. Life begins at 40. I have my thoughts on that. I agree. I mean, I think that you really don't know yourself at all until your 40s, but I can tell you that I'm turning 45. Age is just a number. I feel great, but there are these moments the last couple of days where I'll be like, damn, that's old. Not ideal. But hey, all we can do is keep going. You know what I'm saying? Guys, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure. Yes, Amber does look outstanding. You should really check them out. You know that it wouldn't be advertised here if it wasn't the real deal. Well, now people are asking me personal questions. How old were you when you had your first kid? I was 38 or 39. 38. I turned to 39 that year. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I waited. All right, guys, you're all amazing. Check out Amber. And until tomorrow, here from Guillermo. Remember, I said, hey, did you guys like what that dude did? And if you ever want video services, here it is right now, live and direct.